Canada is a big country with a lot of natural and urban attractions. People are just as impressed by the wildlife and wilderness as they are by the culture and food in the cities that dot the country. In Churchill, you can look for polar bears on the open Arctic tundra, or you can take a canoe ride along Vancouver's curvy coastline and look at the city's skyline. In Toronto, you can eat five-star fusion food, and in Montreal, you can watch a jazz jam on the street. These are the 10 best places to visit in Canada, whether it's your first time there or you want to see something new. But make sure to plan ahead. As the second largest country in the world, you won't be able to see everything in one trip. However, before we begin our countdown, we would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel and also press the bell icon. Let's get started. Number 10. Manitoulin Island. Manitoulin is the largest freshwater island in the world. It is in the middle of Lake Huron and has beaches and summer cottages. White quartzite and granite outcroppings with jagged edges line the shore and lead to shimmering views. The island is filled with First Nations culture, and the 8 communities work together to offer local foods and eco-adventures. Drums, dancing, and stories are added to the mix at powwows to create culturally immersive experiences that connect you to the people and land of the country we now call Canada. Number 9. Rideau Canal. This 185-year-old, 200 kilometers long system of canals, rivers, and lakes is made up of 47 locks that connect Ottawa and Kingston. In the winter, the Rideau Canal is at its best in Ottawa, where a stretch of its water turns into the world's largest skating rink, the Rideau Canal Skateway. People fly by on the 7.8 kilometers of smooth ice, stopping for hot chocolate and delicious fried dough slices called beaver tails. Townspeople take the Winterlude Festival in February up a notch by making huge ice sculptures. Once the canal thaws, it becomes a paradise for boaters, so you can enjoy it any time of year. Number 8. Vancouver Island. Picture Postcard Victoria is the heart of Vancouver Island. It has bohemian shops, coffee shops with wood floors, and a tea-soaked English history. Since the 1840s, tea has been a big part of English culture. The capital city of British Columbia is full of charm, but it's just the beginning of an island full of natural wonders to explore. Pacific Rim National Park Reserve has the West Coast Trail, where the wind-beaten ocean meets a mist-covered wilderness and surfers line up for Tofino's waves. The park is known for its dark and mysterious atmosphere. This is one of the best places in Canada for people who love the outdoors because there are so many things to do. The Cowichan Valley is full of friendly little farms and boutique wineries that foodies will want to visit. Number 7. Toronto. Toronto is a city with a lot of different cultures and neighborhoods that mix together in a very busy way. Which neighborhood will you choose for dinner? 5-star fusion music or a pea-meal bacon sandwich? In Ontario's coolest city, Bloor Yorkville designer shoes are accessorized with tattoos in Queen West. The megalopolis also has mod art galleries, top-notch theater, rock and band rooms, and a lot of hockey fans. It is by far Canada's biggest city, and about half of the people who live there were born in another country. Make sure to take a picture of the CN Tower, which is thought to be one of the best places to visit in Toronto. For a thrill, try the Edgewalk, where you can walk around the tower and see amazing views of the city. Number 6. Old Quebec City. The capital of Quebec is more than 400 years old, and it has the same atmosphere, romance, melancholy, eccentricity, and intrigue as any European city, thanks to its old stone walls, spired cathedrals, and jazz-filled corner cafes. The best way to take it all in is to walk through the maze of streets in the old town and get lost among the street performers and cozy inns, stopping every now and then for a café au lait and a flaky pastry. Art 132, which is known as Quebec's Honeymoon Highway, goes through the city. Around the Gaspé Peninsula, this road whisks couples with a joie de vivre past the sea and the mountain. Each summer, more than 700,000 people tear up the asphalt. Of course, it hasn't reached the romantic popularity of Canada's honeymoon capital, Niagara Falls, which gets more than 14 million visitors a year. Instead, young lovers should go to La Gaspésie, because if you're on your honeymoon, you probably don't want 14 million other people around. Number 5. Montreal Jazz Festival. Montreal is a great place for music lovers. It is the second largest city in Canada and the cultural center of the country. At the Montreal International Jazz Festival, you can see the best jazz-influenced musicians in the world, along with over 2 million other jazz fans. There are more than 500 plays and shows to see, and countless are free. People like B.B. King, Prince, and Astor Piazzolla have played at the 11-day music festival in late June. You might even be able to join in on the fun with free drum lessons and jam sessions on the street, which go on all day and night. Number 4. Whistler. This alpine village, which was the site of the 2010 Winter Olympics, is one of the largest, best equipped, and most popular ski resorts in the world, and it's only 90 minutes by car from downtown Vancouver. This place is a skier's paradise because it has over 200 marked runs that wind down two tall mountains, Whistler and Blackcomb. Whistler's main attraction is skiing, but more people come to the resort in the summer to ride downhill mountain bikes and stand-up paddleboards than during the ski season. This makes the resort a popular place for both locals and tourists all year round. Whistler has recently grown a thriving arts and culture scene. The Audain Art Museum and the Squamish Lil'wat Cultural Center, for example, are as popular as the famous ski slopes and offer something different. Number 3. Niagara Falls. Even though Niagara Falls isn't one of the tallest in the world, it doesn't even make the top 500. It's still a sight to behold when the water arcs over the edge like liquid glass and roars into the void below, and when you sail toward it in a misty boat. While you're there, you can stay longer and go beyond the falls by biking along the Greater Niagara Circle route or trying out the Wild Play zipline to the falls, a heart-pounding ride that gives you unbeatable views of the falls as you fly through the air. Number 2. Vancouver. The laid-back, cocktail-loving city of Vancouver is surrounded by beautiful scenery from sea to sky. With skiable mountains on the outskirts, beaches along the coast, and Stanley Park's thick rainforest just steps from downtown's sparkling skyscrapers, it's a good mix of city and nature. For the best of both worlds, grab a plate and a cold beer from a local spot and spend the day picnicking in one of the amazing city parks. You might even see a star while you shop and wander around the attractive and different districts. Vancouver is known as Hollywood North because it is where many TV and movie productions are shot all year long. Vancouver is one of the best places to visit in Canada in the summer because of its mild weather and beautiful beaches. Number 1. The Canadian Rockies. On both sides of the border between British Columbia and Alberta are sawtooth-shaped mountains with white peaks. 5 national parks, Banff, Yovo, Kootenay, Waterton Lakes, and Jasper, offer a lot of ways to explore the lush wilderness. There are miles of hiking trails, fast-moving rivers, and powdery ski slopes for thrill seekers who want to experience the mountains. This is one of the best places in Canada to visit in the winter, but there are also lots of outdoor activities to do in the summer. Take the train to see the beauty from a different point of view. As the steel cars chug up mountain passes and down river valleys on their way to the east or west, they pass bright lakes, clumps of wildflowers, and sparkling glaciers. That's it for today. We hope you found our video interesting. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new uploads. In the end, thanks for watching and see you next time.